good, everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Justin here again as always. Thank you for tuning in. So I was thinking yesterday how we're pretty much right in the middle of the year, and I thought it'd be really cool to do a video breaking down the top 10 music videos of the year so far. So I'm going to be judging these off of number 1, production value, 2, editing, 3, creative direction, 4, overall aesthetic, and 5, finally, overall impact. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright, so coming in at number 10, we have Run the Jewels video for Ooh La La featuring Greg Nice and DJ Premier. And this video was directed by Brian and Vanessa Belitic. So this video takes place in what seems like a citywide protest. The streets are filled with people who seem to be fed up with capitalism. They're throwing money everywhere into giant piles, credit cards, purses, and lighting them all on fire whilst celebrating with dance. They're basically like, hey, screw you money, we don't need you anymore. So I really love the set and the overall vibe of the video. It fit the vibe of the track perfectly. The themes all matched up, so it's super great. Now the cinematography is good. It's not great, but it's standard. But I don't feel like the cinematography had to be over the top for this one because the rest of the video really does the heavy lifting. The editing is smooth, great pacing, and it's paired super well with the VFX, like the CGI helicopters flying all over, the money being set on fire. That stuff is great, and it paired really well with the basic smooth editing. Overall, really enjoyed the revolutionary imagery of this video, and I thought it was put together very well, so that's why it landed in our 10 spot. Alright, coming in at number 9, we have Mac Miller's music video for Good News. This one was directed by Anthony Gaddis and Eric Tilford. So this one's a bit of a tearjerker for me. This posthumous music video does a great job at celebrating the life and career of Mac Miller while also fitting the vibe of the song. It opens up and closes with some behind the scenes studio footage of Mac that most of his fans have probably never seen, which was a nice touch. The remainder of the video is a motion graphic collage of iconic Mac Miller images as well as other looped psychedelic imagery, which is super nice. As a motion graphic artist myself, I really love the idea of, okay, we don't have Mac here anymore to shoot a video, so what can we do that's really gonna do the song justice? And I feel like they really nailed it. I love the approach that most of the motion graphics and images that were popping up were relating to the themes and lyrics that Mac was actually touching on in the song. If you have a chance to check it out, go check it out. I'll leave it in the description below. But a really great celebration of life for Mac, and as a fan, I was a huge fan of the video. Okay, so coming in at number 8, we have Lil Baby's The Bigger Picture, and this one was directed by Key Motion Films. This BLM-inspired visuals is probably the most impactful video I'll touch on today. It's set in the heart of a Black Lives Matter march, with Lil Baby and the rest of his crew all in Black Lives Matter shirts with their hands in the air, which is really touching. The message behind the song is very powerful, and the visuals do a great job at accompanying the track. I really enjoyed the mixture of black and white footage, as well as the mixture of live amateur footage from actual protests and riots. This feels like more than a music video to me, and definitely made me gain a whole new respect for Lil Baby as an artist. To be honest, I haven't gone too deep down his catalog, but this made me want to check out a lot more of his music. Overall, very powerful video, and that's why it was ranked at 8 for me. Up next at number 7, we've got Future and Drake's Life is Good music video. I'm sure everyone's seen this one. It's directed by Director X. So this video is just another example of why Director X is a legend. The video shows Future and Drake working in everyday jobs. They're working as garbage men. They're working in a fast food restaurant. It really does a good job at attempting to humanize them. They are larger than life superstars, so that was kind of cool to see them in those sort of everyday roles. The video itself is shot super well, and one of my favorite things about it is the use of comedic relief. Not that the song's overly serious, but they do take a few pauses in between verses to do some of these funny skits where Drake and Future are just talking shit about how they're going to become rappers and this and that, which I thought was really cool. It takes you out of the music video and lets you laugh, and in turn, you end up enjoying the music video as a whole more. So I thought that was really great. Now, not only are the skits funny, but there's a few different characters that is super weird to see Drake and Future play. They're playing sort of these tech nerds that are figuring out what's wrong with the wiring in this central hub in the building. I thought that was super funny, and it's just entertaining overall. This video had a great viral factor, regardless of the superstar power brought by the artists on the track. So I feel like even if it wasn't artists that were as big as Drake and Future, this whole video concept could have gone viral, regardless of the superstar power that Drake and Future do have. So I thought that was a really good execution execution on Director X's part. Okay, coming in at number 6, we have Dreamville's Don't Hit Me Right Now. So this is featuring Boss, Cozz, Young Baby Tate, Buddy, and Guapdad 4000. This video was directed by Tyler Sobel Mason. So this video is probably my favorite example of good cinematography on the list. It does an amazing job at using obscure angles and discrete green screens to separate itself from the average rap music video. The slow camera zooms and seamless transitions really add to the overall vibe of the track and fit super well with the beat. The endless staircase shot was by far my favorite shot in the video, and also the performance shot where all of the concrete pillars were sort of scrolling continuously. I thought that was super cool and well done and unique. All of the locations were super simple, but they were very unique and appealing to the eye, so it made the video pop out in a different way as opposed to just having a really flashy background. I thought that was a super unique approach. In my opinion, I think the video would have worked without any additional visual effects, but I'm very glad they did it. It just took it to a whole nother level. They really nailed it. Okay, so coming in at number 5, we have Joyner Lucas's Will music video, his homage to Will Smith himself. And this one was actually directed by Ben Prue and Joyner Lucas himself, which was really dope. First one on the list that an artist apparently had a hand in directing, so good for you, Joyner. So this one is probably my favorite video on the list from a technical standpoint. The way that they were able to seamlessly transition from shot to shot while still making it look like one continuous shot was phenomenal to me. The amount of masking that had to go into those transitions and the amount of choreography of everyone nailing their point where they needed to be when they needed to be there, or else the entire shot is ruined. I thought that was phenomenal. I love the idea of paying homage to Will Smith and all of his iconic roles while Joyner wrote the track to match perfectly with the video, or vice versa. I thought it was done very well. A lot of planning was clearly put into this. Although at first glance you wouldn't think there would be too much editing going on, but once you realize the amount of masking and chroma keying that would be required, you realize the difficulty of this edit. Joyner's videos continue to surprise me, and this one was no exception. Okay, coming in at number 4, we have The Weeknd's Blinding Light music video. This one was directed by Anton Tammy. So first of all, I love the obscurity of this video. This probably is my most favorite on the list from an overall aesthetic point. The music video looks like a film that would just clean up at one of those prestigious film festivals. It's dark and chaotic, but somehow still has this fun vibe to it. I love the camera work on this, from the reverse point of view shots to the extreme wide shots with the slow zooms of him in the street dancing. It makes me feel like some sort of cinephile directed this. The fast-paced cutting fits the video and song perfectly to me. Like, they'll have one long shot and then all of a sudden the car will squeal and it'll go vroom, 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 and just cut super fast. I thought that's an amazing touch. Even the typeface they chose for the song title is perfectly on brand in my opinion. This video is very cohesive and feels like it's a montage scene out of an 80s movie. Not to mention it's part of a series of music videos that all seem to have the same themes, with The Weeknd playing this Joker-esque character. I'd also like to note that whoever was in charge of lighting this video absolutely nailed it. The colors look phenomenal. I think overall this video is a perfect fit for the song, and that's why it came in at number 4. Alright, running into the top 3 music videos of the year so far. And these are all facts. This is set in stone. This isn't opinion. This is facts. Alright, coming in at number 3, we have Gunna's SKYBOX video directed by Spike Jordan. Now, I actually hadn't seen this music video up until recently. I'm not sure when it came out, but I had a friend recommend it to me while I was putting together this list. And when I first saw it, I was blown away. I think the mixed media and overall aesthetic is what landed this video in the top 3 for me. The video starts off with stop motion or claymation, whatever you want to call it, and then slowly transitions into Super 8. And then we get a reverse cut of Gunna on the ground looking at this kid holding a Super 8 camera, and it's shot in HD. I thought the 4:3 aspect ratio was a really good touch since we are using all of these mixed medias in the video. I thought it kind of brought them all together really nicely. It was just overall a great change of pace for me. I'm not sure where in the world the location was, but it looked great on camera, and it was a great change of pace from all of these regular locations you'd see in a normal rap video. So great job on that, location scouts. The overall edit was done super well with great pacing. I also thoroughly enjoyed the CGI goat mouth saying "I'm a goat." Simple, entertaining, and effective. And I got a little laugh out of it. Okay, coming in at number 2 on the list, we have Eminem's Godzilla music video directed by the legend himself, Cole Bennett. So this is personally my favorite on the entire list. So I'm a huge Eminem fan, I'm a huge Cole Bennett fan, and I think this was a move that not many people saw coming, which I think worked out to their advantage in the end. The element of surprise works wonders for the most part, and this was a great example of that. This video was reminiscent of the old Slim Shady era videos, as it was very cartoonish in nature, but also extremely intricate. The amount of hidden gems in this video, from references to old Eminem videos, to Cole himself handing out flyers dressed as an early Slim Shady, it's amazing to me. I love how almost every lyric in the song matched up with a relevant visual. The attention to detail there was crazy. In classic Cole Bennett fashion, I thought the VFX were amazing, especially the room filled with all those butcher knives surrounding M. That was super cool. Haven't seen something quite like that yet. I think my favorite scene in the video was M on top of that mountain of all his CDs, and he's just rapping, and then he has the Juice WRLD CDs above him paying homage to the late Juice WRLD. I thought that was super cool to see. Mad respect to M for doing that. The fast-paced cuts in the music video fit the rapid-fire flow of the lyrics super well, so great job on the editing. And finally, the cameos in this. The Mike Tyson cameo where he punches M out and it goes into this little skit. I thought that was brilliant. Great comedic relief, as well as the Dr. Dre cameo in there, of course. Wouldn't be a Slim Shady video without Dr. Dre in it, so great job, Cole, on that. And overall, huge fan of this music video. I honestly couldn't change much about it. The video is almost flawless in my opinion. Okay, finally we are here at number 1. The number 1 music video of the year so far, in my opinion at least, is Roddy Ricch's The Box. This video was directed by Roddy Ricch himself, as well as Christian Breslauer. So this is debatably the biggest song of the year so far, and I would go as far to say that this is probably the biggest video of the year so far. To me, this is 2020's Humble. I'm sure everyone remembers the Kendrick Lamar Humble video. I got a lot of those vibes from this video. Huge song, huge video to match it. I say this because of the uniqueness of camera work, VFX, intriguing scenes, and attention to detail. With such a smash hit, it's easy to release an underwhelming music video, and that definitely wasn't the case here. I think this video has the most production value on the list today, as well as debatably the most replay value. The seamless transitions from live action to CGI were done super well. The compositing on the video was phenomenal, which was evident when the two cars had a head-on collision right behind Roddy as he was performing. The video also utilized quite a bit of lyrics in order to match them with relevant visuals, which is always a nice touch. I'm a huge fan of how many times the video transitioned from one scene to another and then you never saw that previous scene again. A lot of music videos, they'll have 2-3 locations, 2-3 scenes, and then they'll just rotate back and forth between those. This video, once one scene was done, you never saw it again. So you kept getting bigger and better scenes, which was super dope. Each scene was new, fresh, and could stand alone on its own, which I thought was really great. And it's super evident the amount of planning that went into this video. So overall, great video, and it's no wonder why this landed at number 1 on my list. And there you have it, folks, my top 10 music videos of the year so far. If you felt like I missed anything, leave it in the comment section below. I would love to check it out and see if you guys could change my mind. With that being said, please leave a thumbs up on the video. It means a lot to me. And if you can, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be dropping 1 to 2 videos per week. And until next time, peace out.